Woodcraft Magazine, making woodworking more enjoyable for woodworkers everywhere.
Hi everyone, my name is Vic from Woodcraft Magazine, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create and customize your own cutting board in 6 simple steps. We're going to be using a cutting board kit from Woodcraft to complete this project, but first let's take a look at some of the tools we'll need to get this done. Okay, so the first and most important part of this project is the kit itself. This is a great kit because it is pre-cut and it requires minimal cutting to finish this project. The next thing you're going to need is your glue. This is a Titebond 2. It's a water-resistant adhesive. If you're going to be washing your cutting board, that's something that you really want to have. The next thing you're going to need are your clamps. Now, here we have a bar clamp and a quick release clamp. Anything will do for this project, but we'll be using the bar clamp for today's project. You'll need some kind of putty scraper or glue scraper. This run-of-the-mill putty scraper will do just fine. You're going to need some sort of power saw and a square to be able to make a clean cut off the edges. And you're going to need your power sander, an orbital sander, which is pretty easy to come by, and some finishing product, whether you want a mineral oil, some kind of food safe finish, or wax. So go ahead and take your kit out of the package and arrange it the way you want it to look. Once you have your kit arranged, you're going to need to take each piece and you're going to brush a little bit of glue on it. Just a small amount will do, and I'll show you why later, but go ahead and begin assembling the cutting board and try to get your pieces lined up and even when you reassemble. If they move and you clamp it, just try to adjust it, but some movement is natural, don't freak out. Okay, go ahead and take your cutting board and put it in your clamps now. Make sure you open it wide enough to reach both sides. Tighten until firm, but don't over tighten. You don't want to damage your wood. You'll notice that some of the glue starts to squeeze its way through the cracks, and that's normal. You can wipe that away with a lightly damp rag or even a porous sponge. You want to let it sit for at least an hour while this dries. Once your glue is dried and hardened, go ahead and remove the cutting board from the clamps. We're going to take that scraper and just gently scrape away the excess glue. Be careful not to put too much pressure on it. You don't want to dig into the board. Now we're going to go ahead and even the ends of the board out. So what you're going to do is take your circular saw and your square, a piece of sacrificial wood at the end of your cutting boards to prevent tear out. So go ahead and line them up and run through each side. Go ahead and feel the top of your board. You'll probably feel the ridges. What you're going to do now is you're sanding. You're going to take your orbital sander, start out with your 80 grit, and run over it nice and smooth, even strokes up and down your board. What you're trying to do is smooth out any bumps or imperfections. After that, move to your 150 grit and then 220. Finally, to finish, go ahead and take some of your cutting board oil and do nice long, even strokes down the cutting board. You want to put enough oil on there to make it saturated. The wood will soak it up. Okay, so here's the final project. If you want to customize your board with a message, logo, or even grandma's recipe, you can find a local laser engraver and get that message engraved onto the board. It's really cheap, sometimes just $10, and it adds a lot of wow to the project. Visit the epilogue laser link that's listed on the bottom of the video. Hi guys, I hope your project turned out great. Thank you for watching our video. Just a reminder that the links to the laser engraving are listed below. Also, all the products that you saw here today are available at Woodcraft stores or on woodcraft.com and can be delivered right to your door. So thank you, good luck, and have a good day.